Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates.
Hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. We are here in the Jedi Temple on Ilum, and I actually cheated somewhat. Because 2 of the 3 remaining databank entries were, as it turned out, behind us, back the other way, and rather than redundantly go back and get them again, I did it off camera. So I found Kyber crystals, and I found Youngling Afraid off camera, and then came back. Because, yeah, it would have just been redundant. Alright then, here they come.
Unessential. Knockdown initiated. I get after him. Scanners failing. Relinquish your weapons. Valueless.
Okay, so there's more guys down here. Is he gonna go find them for me? Sure, it would be useful if he did. There we go. Right.
They've broken through and called reinforcements. Every Star Destroyer in the sector is on their way here. If they get here before you do.
No, we didn't come all this way to get captured. I'll be there.
Yeah, but first I have to go up to the top of the front door, because the final databook entry and a piece of the map containing an already open treasure chest that I want to at least access to get it on the map, those are both up here. I mean, I don't need to open the treasure chest, obviously, but I do at least want to show the place on the map. Nope, wrong way. This way. There we go. And perfect. So now there's a Force Echo right here.
Great Jedi meditated here. He returned at points throughout his life to contemplate his many adventures and trials.
And he had a nifty little hat, too. memorial placed at a meditation site often used by the venerable Jedi Master Marty Bucky Cameron. He returned here many times over the course of his life to reflect on his adventures and achievements. Yeah, I remember wondering during the first playthrough too if that is a specific reference that I'm just not getting. The name of that guy, Marty Cameron. Marty Cameron? Marty Cameron? Yeah. If that's supposed to be someone, I don't recognize the name. And just for completeness sake, alright, so we have everything on the map. And now we get to climb all the way back down, because a jump this long, I don't think they would allow us to just jump it. It would probably activate the, oh, you jumped too far, you die animation. But if I can just get down to that first ledge, that's probably far enough down that I can just jump the rest of the way. Maybe? Wow, that's actually a lot further than it looked. Yeah, I don't think it would let me jump that far. Okay, so now that should be good enough. And if I recall correctly, there will be 2 Imperial walkers. So let's get ready. Yep, there's one of them.
Seer, we've got company. Tell Grease to close an answer.
What? With the Empire on your tail? Are you crazy, kid?
Trust me.
We'll close the ship.
Yeah, with the double saber, it's much easier. Oh, darn it. Okay, where's the other one? There's the other one. Whoa! Nice ragdolling there. Uh-oh. Whoa! That's a pretty inconvenient spot. Pretty inconvenient for him, rather. Rather entertaining for me. Where is he? There he is. Where am I? There I am. Uh-oh. Don't have the force. Okay. The pilot's gonna come out? Yep, there it is. Why do they always do that? You'd think they'd know better by now. All right then.
You did it.
We did. I wouldn't be here without all of you. I used to sit on Baraka dreaming about storming Coruscant with survivors from the Jedi Council. Instead, the Order's hopes rest on a gambler, a fallen Jedi, and a failed Padawan. Bunch of screw-ups.
You can say that again.
BD's the only reliable one. He let Cordova wipe his memory so he could stay behind and guide us. But you're both willing to sacrifice everything. To keep going even when it seems impossible.
Failure's a part of the journey.
I get that now. Thank you. All of you.
Yeah, that was the important thing he needed to know. He's been angry about everyone's failures, most of all his own. And he was basically just giving up. That's the same thing that Trilla's done. Angry about failure and giving up. Cere's been fighting against that same I can't think of a good word to describe it. That same mindset.
Not now. I got work to do.
Later, Cal. Please.
All right, all right.
Let's get out there.
Back to Dathomir. 94% explored, huh? I wonder, other than the inside of the temple, have I forgotten anything? I don't know. Anyway. Off to Dathomir we go.
Dathomir, huh?
It's time I faced him.
Yes. You're ready to face your past.
What about you and Trilla?
I don't know if I'll ever be ready. You know what you need to do to start healing, and I'm so proud of you for that. I have my own path.
I'm here for you if you need me.
Yeah, during the first playthrough, I was worried that was the closest he was going to get to apologizing for his attitude before. But, as we've already seen, he does finally get there.
Get up here. Fine. We'll be fine. Any bets on what horrible thing will happen this time? More dead things, giant spiders, killer plants?
Let's go with more gambling this time.
Haven't had enough gambling for one lifetime?
Are you both still mad at me? The Grease guy?
Mad isn't the word I'd use.
Hey, you gotta admit though, I paid you back in thrills. How many slubs get on the Haxion Brood's most wanted list, huh?
If you weren't such a good pilot, I'd hand you over myself.
Better keep your skills up, Greasy.
Anyway. Yeah, Cal's definitely feeling more relaxed. And let's see. Lots of Dungeons and Dragons undead things hanging around. Huh. I recognize that down there. That's the courtyard that's just outside of the Night Brother village. But I'm absolutely certain that it won't let me just jump on down there. If I try, it'll do that red flash and, oh, you just died thing. Right then. Yeah, I don't need to worry about those. Are there spiders that are going to come running out here? Sometimes there are. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, 2 of them are down. Three. 2 left. And there we go. No Night Brothers in here now. Works for me. Oh, no, not this! Darn it, I was trying to focus on one of them. Ah! That's interesting. Well, that was annoying. Okay. Oh, yeah, bounty hunter. Let's see. They're never alone. Where's the other one again? I think it's off to the left there. But I can't quite tell from this angle. Might be. It's hidden behind one of those pillars. The more human of the two. Yeah, I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Kind of blending into the background over there.
The Jedi's here.
Yes, I am.
Watch your hands.
Blast off me! Watch my back! Fast!
Oh, BS, I dodged that.
Watch your eyes, friend!
Come on, start shooting.
Go to troop!
Heard ya.
Oh, what's this? They said they should get paid.
I'm not gonna with you. You can't stop them all.
Sure I can.
Right here, buddy.
They ain't gonna stop.
I got it.
Stim, BD!
Fuck this. Oh, you're in trouble.
Really? Oh, come on!
Is this what passes for a Jedi now?
Toss me one, BD!
That didn't go very well. Oh well, I won. That'll have to do. Alright then. So in the first vision, he drew his lightsaber automatically. I didn't push the button.
Master.
You were wrong to return here unarmed.
Not unarmed.
You think that lightsaber proves you a Jedi?
No. Facing you. Memories that have haunted me since Braca. I won't run from them anymore.
Then let us see what manner of death your courage brings. Have you truly learned something new? Impressive.
Call BS on that. Come on, I'm pushing the B button.
The weapon you wield is still mine, apprentice.
Am I doing this wrong?
Is power the answer?
No.
Jedi aren't interested in power.
Master. I will never forget. The loss has become a part of me. I will honor your teaching. And your sacrifice.
Remember, persistence reveals the path.
Yeah. The interesting thing is that Trilla says he's persistent as if it's an insult. But, yeah. That's his greatest strength, really. He doesn't give up. Alright then. So, how did a pair of Night Brothers get in here anyway?
You approach slowly. Follow him closely. He shakes in fear. Move in closer. Enough running. You can't win, outsider.
Sure I can.
Speed is assured. Will not be denied. your weakness. This will not stop me. Move forward. Shakes in fear.
I pushed B button, darn you.
Your tactics are useless.
You're the one who keeps letting me kill you with your own blaster bolts. And then...
We shouldn't be here. This place is cursed.
Don't be scared. Remember, we have a deal. You promised to teach me your magics.
Okay. This is not what I expected. I thought it was going to be more of this, but instead it's a completely different set. I'm still missing 4 and 9. I might just have to look them up. That's annoying.
Fallen sisters. This man has promised to grant us our vengeance, but only if I teach him our magic. Forgive me. I must ally with Malicos.
Okay, so where's the other one for this? So now that's 3 missing items. I really don't like it when that happens.
Stim BD?
Well, nothing for it but to continue. Wait a second. Are there more scans out here? Let's just give it a quick walk around. Okay, now I don't have to go out there. Yeah, looks like there's nothing out here. All right then.
You chose to return. Brave, but not wise.
Maybe. Marin, right? I'm Cal Kestis. What you were told about the Jedi was not true.
So you say. Cal. Malicos said many things too.
Taron Malicos might have been part of my order, but what he is now, I have no idea. All I do know is having a lightsaber isn't what makes you a Jedi.
Then what does?
We were peacekeepers. We were betrayed by those we protected. Hunted down by the Empire. I might be one of the last of my kind.
So another pair of antagonists who have more in common than not.
I was only a child when they attacked. An armored warrior brandishing this descended upon us and cut down my people, my sisters, until I was left alone with the dead. Then Malicos came and promised me revenge if I shared our secrets with him in return.
I know what it's like to lose everything. And Malicos was wrong to use that against you. We don't have to be enemies.
We will need this.
There she goes again.
I'll be watching.
Let's get out of here.
Go ahead and watch. Maybe we'll dance for you.
Malicos lies ahead. You could turn back.
I can't. Lives are at stake.
Whose lives?
Innocents. 4 sensitive children who will be hunted down and murdered.
As we were.
See, wasn't there an upper level? Or was that somewhere else? Anyway, what was in the databank quest, eh? Alright. Okay, so summary of the vision with Jaro Tapal, and then the conversation he just had with Merrin. In that detail, General Grievous, that was a new one for me. You know, an armored warrior wielding lightsabers. Kind of interesting that he was the one sent to basically assassinate all the Night Sisters. Keep on switching the word light and night. But anyway, it's kind of interesting that he was the one sent to assassinate all the Night Sisters in retaliation for their attempt to assassinate Dooku. I would have thought he'd be too important to spare on something like that. But, whatever. So, yeah, there's the upper area. And aren't these scannable also? Maybe not. I know something around here is scannable. Aha! BD ran right through it.
My friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge. My friend, I have never been one to shy away from the pursuit of knowledge. But the shadow of the dark side lies heavy in this tomb. I've uncovered Kujet's legacy. A ruthless leader who destroyed the Astriums and lives of any who opposed the Sage's rule. These Zephyr were once Kujet's enemies. Brave rebels who stood against tyranny. Forgive me. I've spent too many rotations on this planet. My mind is beginning to slip. I can go no further. I must return to Zephyr.
He got so close, too. The Astrium is just a little further. I'm going to have to go through Malicos to get it. But it would seem that at the time, Cordova didn't have any such person blocking his path. Only the shadow of this place. And that's something that Cal's already overcome, thanks to his vision of Jaro Tapal.
Something terrible happened here. A massacre. They killed their own kind for promises of power.
Yeah. So, yeah. The Tomb of Elram was of the light side. The Tomb of Mictrul was halfway between. And now the Tomb of Kujet is very much of the dark side. So I wonder, was that Marin's doing or Malicos?
Kestis,
Malicos.
welcome home. Here to begin your training. What in these ruins tempts you so much to risk death?
I could ask you the same thing.
There is power there. Beyond Jedi understanding. Power I control. I would offer you the same thing.
Don't you understand? I'm not interested in power. I want to restore the Order.
Restore the Jedi Order. Oh, you poor fool. It's over! Jedi fell long before the Purge.
He's not wrong there.
Stifled by tradition. Deafened by our past glories. Blinded by endless war.
Maybe. But it's never over, Malicos. We stand here now, the chance to learn. To rebuild from our mistakes.
Jedi learn. There's no future for them. How can you not see that? It's time for something new. You and me. We could build something different. Something better.
That's what Cal wants, though.
No.
Just not this way.
Dathomir will be your grave. Decent defense. Strike me down.
Yeah.
Try that again.
Well,
Dodging won't save you.
sure it will.
Come on! Good reflex! Not beat me. Only cowards run.
Well, he who lives and he who fights and runs away.
BD, I need help.
No, not that. Darn it, Cal. Why do you always do that whenever I use a stim or anything?
Fight me!
I am! Boy, you're demanding.
Dodging won't save you. Come! Kill me if you dare!
Well,
It'll take more than that. I hardly felt that.
why do you all say that?
You lack finesse. See, Padawan, I have focus. Oh, you're a quick one.
BD, I need help.
Right.
I was wrong to think you could stand with me! Die, Wolf!
You have no right to Dathomir. No right to our magic. Get up, Cal Kestis. You're not dead yet.
You're too slow for me. Only cowards run. That was nothing.
Beep.
Will not be denied. Back, Jedi. Dodging won't save you. You will not beat me.
You die, Malicos! Now, let's finish this!
And darn it, stop doing that!
Here, buddy.
Only cowards run.
Help me, BD.
Beep.
You are not powerful enough.
Oh, I actually made that work.
I will not be denied. Your skilled defense. Try that again.
What is this?
It's like you said, Malicos. Dathomir will be your grave. Let him lie in the dark with his secrets until death takes him.
Why'd you help me?
To rid Dathomir of that parasite.
Reason enough. Okay. Didn't it just say multiple entries? I guess the other one must have been the tactical guide. Yep. And Yeah, just one left. Okay. Alright, 2 skill points. Longer range lightsaber throw. And that should do for now. Alright, so we have a conversation to get to.
What are you really doing here, Cal Kestis?
The ones who built this tomb, the Zepho, they created an object called the Astrium. It opens a vault on a distant planet. Inside is a list of Force-sensitive children across the galaxy. But the Empire is looking for it too.
What Empire?
The Empire. The one bent on exterminating Force-sensitives so no one can stand against it?
Then it will come for Dathomir before long, as the war did. I will help you find this Astrium.
Alright then.
This place, it's
horrifying.
Okay, nothing else to find on the edges, just other nasty sights to see. Cal, I did not do that, darn you. Okay, this relief depicts Kujet casting their enemies into the pits below. Oh, nice. We need.
You finally found it.
It is real.
Baron, this could be the key to the next generation of Jedi.
Or Night Sisters.
I'm happy for you. And your Jedi. But nothing can bring back my people.
Well, isn't it just a matter of the Force?
After the Purge, I was alone for a long time. In hiding, I was scared that they'd find out who I was, or what I was.
What changed?
A very good friend of mine told me to go out and find my place in the galaxy.
And you listen.
Well, no. But life has this funny way of forcing you on the path forward anyway. Now here I am.
At least when you listen to the Force.
A path forward. I will join you.
You will?
I've spent years waiting for a chance to avenge my sisters. I'm finished waiting. I wish to fight by your side. Night Sisters and Jedi do not travel together, but survivors. We adapt.
Yeah, I guess we do. What do you think, BD? I agree. My crew, they might take a little bit of convincing, though.
Then we'll convince them.
All right then. Alright, let's go back and take a quick look then. Dathomir. So we have 2 left to find in the Stranger and 1 in the Wanderer and the Witch, which actually puts us further back than we were. Ah, blasted. Well, let's check out the map. 99% explored. You know, with the wall in the way, I can hardly see anything. Let's get out of here.
There's no way forward.
There is now.
Did you raise the ones before, too?
I did. I wanted to see how you would handle Malicos.
You were testing me?
And you passed. Congratulations.
Thank you. Well, you know, like Sarah said, Jedi are always tested. Alright. I wonder if I can aggro just one of them. I doubt it. On the other hand...
Are you gonna help me with this?
I'm sure you can handle it.
Alright, got one of them. Ah. Man, I almost got a no damage run on these 2 guys. Okay then. An interesting change to the background music.
This woman you travel with, who is she?
Seer? Wait, how do you know about her?
I have seen your companions. Malicos wanted me to attack them, but they posed no threat.
Seer, well, she used to be a Jedi. It's a long story.
I would like to learn it.
Well, best ask her. It's not really Cal's story to tell.
I'll meet you at your ship.
Sounds good. And we do have a skill point. Let's start getting these things. Just to finish the set. So really, Cal has surpassed Cordova at this point. Cordova was turned back by the dark side here. But Cal faced it down and defeated it. Alright, so let's do a quick check of the map. Okay, so that's all explored. That's all explored, that's all explored. But that's not all explored, huh? What have I missed? Ah, fabulous. What have I missed in the upper strangled cliffs? How about the not upper strangled cliffs? No, that's fully explored. Well. Where am I now? Brothers Bastion. Well, shoot. What have I missed? This is still Brothers Bastion. Yeah, the Brothers Bastion. So, no, this is not where we need to be. Oh, darn it. Why didn't that hurt them all? No, wrong. Okay, is there something in here perhaps that I missed? Looks like a space back there, but I don't remember it from before. Is this still the upper strangled cliffs? I don't quite recall. I know this part leads to the Night Brother village, but I don't believe it's part of the Night Brother village. Okay, I am correct. I really dislike being in this kind of situation where there are just a few small things and I either never found them before or just can't remember. Shortcut unlocked. I unlocked it quite a while ago, game. Something in here, perhaps? Doesn't look like it. Oh, here come the spiders. I'm pretty sure I've found the echo in here already. But I'd better check just to make sure. Yeah, I found it. Okay. Whoa, wait a second. Now suddenly I've explored it all. And Dathomir is completely explored also. So I've been everywhere. And yet there are still 3 logbook entries I need to find. Well, that'll have to wait until next episode. Let's just get down to the ship, go through that cutscene, and then save.
You found it.
Oh, well, who's this? What's that supposed to mean?
It means I'll be joining you.
Seer, Grease, this is Merrin.
She's a witch, isn't she?
A Night Sister. Your fear is unnecessary.
I couldn't have gotten the Astrium without her. We fought Malicos together. I trust her.
And we trust you. You will have to earn it.
Fine. Grab some seed. Don't try anything funny.
Welcome aboard.
They like you.
I don't know what you're saying.
All right then. Okay, so summary of the battle against Malicos, finding the Astrium. Merrin decided to join, and off we go to Bogano. After finishing up on Dathomir, of course. Alright, so time to save one last time in the episode. And there we go. Alright, viewers, thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order as we finish up Dathomir and then head on back to Bogano. Catch you next time.